You know what? You don't actually have to go and buy a Tabasco because you can make your own. I know you do it, Massimo, at your restaurant. Randy's going to show us how to do it now. You brought some examples of what you make.
Yeah, I brought some examples. I have a scorpion pepper right here, and I have the ghost pepper right there, and the jalapeno. And this is my chef at the restaurant, Mistura, Klaus.
Yeah.
Klaus, that makes all of these because he loves super spicy. He puts spice on everything, and they enjoy. Actually, they dip bread in it and they eat it.
I guess your body gets acclimatized to it, right? Like you get used to it over time. So Randy, is yours going to be hot, hot, hot?
It is, but it is, and like flavor comes first for me. There's only a couple activities I like to do and sweat at, and eating is not one of them. Is that fair to say?
Obviously, he's talking about jogging on a treadmill.
And tennis, sure, for sure. So, you know, you got to choose your peppers carefully, right? And the peppers just seem to get hotter and hotter and hotter. So we got the bananas here, the jalapenos. These range are like 500 on the Scoville kind of range, right?
Yeah.
And then we get up to like the Scotch bonnets that are like at 1 million. Right?
Yeah.
Or a little bit lower. And then the ghost pepper that's 1 million. And then there's ones that are coming in at 2 million. I mean, like, that's just not right. No. You got to wear gloves.
I'm surprised they're not on fire right now.
Exactly, right? We really should have glasses on because we are going to be cutting into these. And one little thing.
You're going to use those?
No, I'm not going to use the big ones. Maybe in the middle somewhere, right? We're going to start the range a little bit narrower, right? And Trace, I did bring you a glove. I just ran out. There's one. Sorry, guys. You guys are out of luck. You just make sure you wash your hands, right?
Good luck with that.
But you just want to be... just one in case you wanted to pick one up kind of thing, right?
All right.
So here's where we're going to start. Really, really quite simple. Just some garlic and shallots, just to sweat it out a little bit of olive oil. And then I don't mind the milder peppers. And I'm going to take it down so we're not really going to get too many of the seeds. And people say the seeds is what has the most flavor, but it's actually the membrane, right? I'm not afraid of the seeds, and we're going to have a couple in there. It's going to be okay, right? So we'll keep the jalapenos here. And I mean, depending on what pepper you use, the color is going to be the same. I mean, you can tell here with the jalapeno, nice and green and pretty, right? I'm kind of going for a little pink color. Isn't that pretty, you know? Pink, you know, kind of soft and subtle, and kind of like, you know, where they're going.
So it's kind of delicate and pretty when it burns you to death.
We do have one here. And keep in mind, here's the best case scenario with peppers. If you don't know the names, you don't know what's going on. Basically, the uglier they are, the hotter they are. It kind of means stay away. So just watch yourselves and take this out, and then we are going to take the seeds out of this one.
This would be a good time for your tip. If you are cutting a really hot pepper on a cutting board, how do you wash it?
You should use cold water. It's same with garlic and anything like that, because the thing is, when you put hot water into a board, it actually heats it up and pushes the oils into your cutting board. So what you want to do is rinse it with cold water to remove all the oils first, and then you go back and scrub it.
Now,
very good tip.
Good tip. You don't want to be breathing this in as well because it gets very, very hot. And then there's always a chance for flavor. And whenever there's a chance for flavor, normally in a typical Tabasco, what you do is add water. I can't add water because this is a very good opportunity for flavor. So flavor for me, bourbon.
I thought he was going to say we can't add water because we don't have a sink. No.
Right. Now, I mean, this is a particularly expensive one, but hey, you only live once, right?
Right.
So we're going to add a little bourbon, and away we go, right? Nice. We're going to reduce that down. You don't want to be breathing that in. If you have dry peppers, like these pepperoncinos, these are nice. You see these a lot in the Italian cooking. You can throw those in too and have those rehydrated. Really what you're going for. My main goal here is pink.
Yes.
So the red plays, right? So now, I'm all about the pink. So now we're just going to let this kind of simmer down, let the booze simmer down a little bit, and we're going to take it off. And we got to puree it when it's cold. So let it steep for another half hour. Let the peppers get soft. You ready for this, Massimo?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
So here, I've got some here they did last night. Oh, that stays right in there.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Don't you worry. She's going to go right through.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Oh, you're making a mess.
Well, that's allowed. With always
a little bit of mess,
right?
Let's do that.
So now we have the water in there. This is where the vinegar comes in, right? And so we're going to put the vinegar in just slowly. Turn this baby on. Let's see. She's going to hum. And just drip the vinegar in. Now the cool thing is, this should steep in your fridge, or you can keep this in your fridge for like 2 weeks before you use it. And it should keep up to 2 years. What do you think? Got a high speed on that sucker.
Yeah, do it, man.
All right.
Nice.
Is that almost pink?
Well,
it's kind of green.
It's green.
But
It's
that's
kind of
okay.
green.
It's kind of
Listen, Babe Ruth didn't home run every single time. All right. We got some pink sea salt in here. We'll add some pink sea salt because that is what's going to balance out the heat a little bit. So it's just basically a balance between your vinegar, your salt, and your heat.
Ah, it doesn't work.
You got the lid.
Put the lid on.
Yeah.
This baby back in there.
He likes the lid dangerously.
So you already got the goggles on. So then We put this into a jar, nice and tight, nice and sealed. Leave it in your fridge for at least 2 weeks. It's going to ferment a little bit, and then just bring it out. But it should keep in your fridge for up to 2 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're going to do this?
Oh.
Is this what? Is this your after right
This
here?
is the after there. That was closer
so this
to pink.
is kind of pinkish.
Here, that was kind of
Yeah,
pinkish.
no way.
You're not doing it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You got to do it.
Just do it.
Just
You're
stick
gonna
your
do
finger in
it.
there.
See,
Ready?
this is what we were
Come
talking
on.
about. Them daring each other. Once again, it's happening.
No, but that's good.
Is it? What do you think,
Whoa.
Jason?
No, I can take this.
Hot?
Is it the bourbon? Oh! You see it
this
now.
is mild.
That's
Come on.
okay. That's
Is
all
it
right.
mild?
Yeah, this is mild to me.
See, that's why I just
Try it.
C9.ca for that recipe. No, let's go to break. More coming up.